This is how we got kicked off the land. Go ahead.
And thou shalt become an astonishment, a proverb, and a byword among all nations, whither the Lord shall lead thee.
This is what we are now. Pookie, Ray Ray, all them names, byword, proverb. This is us. We got all these little nicknames. Nigga, all these names. They don't associate us as being the chosen seed of Abraham and Sarah. Go ahead.
Thou shalt carry much seed out into the field, and shall gather but little in, for the locust shall consume it.
Yes, sir. We start businesses up, but we don't bring very much in. We barely making it. We go out and work. We bring very much in. We got to go get another second job. Then we get a second job. Guess what? You want to break the Sabbath. Very little. Try to keep up with these people. You better do the best you can with what you got. Just leave it. Go ahead.
Thou shalt plant vineyards and dress them, but shalt neither drink of the wine, nor gather the grapes, for the worm shall eat them.
Yeah, you got a lot of them out there working for Miller Brewing Company. Making all that beer, liquor, and wine. But they don't own none of it. They don't own a cent of it. But they making it every day. They pay them $25 an hour and they say they make a lot of money. Man, you making $20,000 a day an hour off you. $20,000, he gonna pay you $25, he making $20,000 a day an hour off you. That ain't nothing. It's just that our people don't understand about finances and all that. Go ahead.
40. Thou shalt have olive trees throughout all thy coast, but thou shalt not anoint thyself with the oil. For thine olive shall cast his fruit.
He said, thou shalt have olive trees throughout all the coast, but thou shalt not anoint thyself with oil, for thine olive shall cast her fruit. Meaning that you ain't going to possess and own none of these trees. I would have to go to the store and buy this olive oil right here. I ain't got a tree like that. So I got to use a product that's been produced by somebody else that I used to own. You know what I'm saying? We used to own all this. But people don't know, they don't care about the land. But it's going to get back to us owning this. But we got to have the knowledge enough to know we be in the first resurrection and obey these laws. Go ahead.
Thou shalt begot sons and daughters, but thou shalt not enjoy them, for they shall go into captivity.
This is, you know who that is. Slave trade. Go ahead.
All thy trees and fruit of thy land shall the locusts consume.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
The stranger that is within thee shall get up above thee very high, and thou shalt come down very low.
This is what happened to the stranger. I remember back in the day, it used to be, we were a little higher than the Mexicans and all them people, but now they higher than us. They get them free taxi for 5 years. They give them free taxi for that long. They come up, get free business loans and all this stuff. You go down there and try to apply for a business loan. It's gonna take you through every red tape it is. They got very high. But this is where we come from. This is our history right here. The land. The land is supposed to bring us many blessings, but because our forefathers would disobey the law, we was purged off the land, kicked off, and put in slave ship and sold. And now we laborers. Go ahead.
44. He shall lend to thee, and thou shalt not lend to him. He shall be the head, and thou shalt be the tail.
Go ahead. This is what he's talking about. He shall lend to thee, and thou shalt not lend to him. I don't got no banks. I ain't got no lending company. Who's he talking about? We ain't lending nothing. This is our characteristics right here. We don't have nothing to lend. We lend something to somebody $20. Hey man, you better pay my money back that week now. They want it back quick because they got to make the ends meet. Go ahead.
Moreover, all these curses shall come upon thee, and shall pursue thee, and overtake thee, till thou be destroyed, because thou hearkenest not unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
Because you didn't listen to God's voice, And do what?
To keep his commandments and his statutes, which he commanded thee.
Because we didn't listen, he kicked us off the land, which is in Jerusalem, Israel. Go ahead.
And they shall be upon thee for a sign and for a wonder, and upon thy seed forever.
How are we going to know the signs if we don't read it and teach our people? How are we going to know? You know the first thing they say, oh, the only reason why they're doing it is because we black. We black. That's the main thing they say. I said, no, bro, it's because of the curses. Curse? I ain't cursing. What you talking about cursing? I'm highly favored. Press down. Run to get. That's what they tell you. And you looking at that situation in their household. You've been waiting on this money forever. It ain't got here yet. But you are blessed. Highly favored. No, our people used to be blessed before we got kicked out the land. That's the promised land that he purged us off of, and he put these blessings, put these curses on us as a nation. But you still can have some of the blessings. You still can operate in your enemy's land. I'm not saying you can't do it, but we will not hearken and do. You can do that?
47.
Go ahead, Chris. Last one, 47.
Okay. Because thou servest not the Lord thy God with joyfulness and with gladness of heart, for the abundance of all things.
You know how they do? They don't serve the Lord with joyfulness. Happy Sabbath. Happy Sabbath. They ain't happy that the Sabbath got here. Even the one in Israel. I mean, when I first started the Sabbath, I said, man, I dreaded the Sabbath because I couldn't do nothing. I was used to doing something. I got to sit around and wait till the sun goes out. I remember me and my wife just sitting there and just wait. Looking at the clock, waiting for the sun to go down. You're like, yeah. And we hated this time of the year we are in now because the sun went down about 9 o'clock. But now, we can't wait till the Sabbath comes. Boy, get away from the world. Shut all that stuff down. I'm just speaking about me. Shut all that stuff down. I understand it now. Get away from that stuff. But this is what God said. He said the promised land, these were the blessings at first, and we got purged off. Now the curses come. But we got to get back to it because he wants us in Jerusalem to rule and reign with him. Because he's going to be in Jerusalem. Let's go to Psalms 132. Got 2 more after this and we'll be done. Y'all got somewhere to go? I don't think you got nowhere to go. Psalms 132. Even Jesus wants this land. He want to come back down here and run it. He desired it. Psalms 132. Let me show you this. He don't want to be up there in the third heaven. He want to be right here in this land, Jerusalem. Psalms 132, verse 11. Go ahead.
The Lord hath sworn in truth unto David.
Yes, sir.
He would not turn from it. Of the fruit of thy body will I set upon thy throne.
Understand, God is a man that he don't lie. Now, he sworn to this, our father David, that the fruit of our body, be the children, they're going to sit upon the throne. Go ahead.
If thy children will keep my covenant and my testimony that I shall teach them, their children shall also sit upon thy throne forevermore. He
said a big word, if thy children keep the covenant and the testimony, meaning the Old and the New Testament, keep everything in it, they going to sit upon thrones too. This is what we're trying to get to. Where the throne at? In Jerusalem. Go ahead.
For the Lord hath chosen Zion.
Chosen where?
Zion.
Zion, why?
He hath desired for his habitation.
God desired to be in Zion, which is Jerusalem. He want to be there so bad. He waiting for the Father to say, go ahead and do it. He desired this. Go ahead.
This is my rest forever.
This is what?
My rest forever.
Jesus said, this is my rest forever. He trying to get back there. Go ahead.
Here will I dwell, for I have desired.
He said it twice. I desire to be there. You finished with that?
Yes, sir.
Let me show you how the Father, he want to come down too. Revelation chapter 21. Even the Father want to come to Jerusalem. He coming. But he got to make sure Jesus get everything straight for that 1,000 years before he come, because he ain't having nothing to do with no sin. Nothing. Revelation chapter 21. Revelation 21:1. Let's look at the Father, where he want to come. Go ahead.
And I saw a new heaven and a new earth.
So he talking about another heaven beside this one now, and another earth. I mean, he cleaned this up. It's new. I mean, it got new water, new tree, new everything. Everything is polished. Everything is excellent and pure, not polluted. This is the time when he cleaned this earth. Go ahead.
For the first heaven and the first earth were passed away. And
Yes,
there
sir.
was no more sea.
Understand that he cleaned this up. You ain't even got to have water no more. No more seas. Because we God now. None but God's upon this earth now. Go ahead. Where is this happening?
And I, John, saw the holy city, New Jerusalem.
The New Jerusalem?
New Jerusalem.
This is the house that the Father is coming to bring down to earth in Jerusalem so we can live and reign with him. The house. You know the house they say we got many mansions? We ain't going up there. He bringing it down here to Jerusalem. Go ahead.
Coming down from God out of heaven.
Where you coming from?
Out of heaven.
No, we going up there to get it.
Out of heaven.
He coming down. Go ahead.
Prepared as a bride adorned for her husband.
That's it. He prepared this as a bride adorned for her husband. It's not gonna be. It's gonna be without spot or wrinkle. Go ahead.
And I heard a great voice out of heaven saying, Behold, the tabernacle of God is with men.
Yes, sir.
And he will dwell with them, and they shall be his people. And God himself shall be with them, and be their God.
What did it? I had a Jehovah's Witness tell me this right. He said, God ain't gonna be on this earth. What did that just say? God gonna be with his people, and he was gonna be with them. He's gonna be here. The Father. When you talk about Jesus, he coming down with this city. Go ahead.
And God shall wipe away all tears from their eyes, and there shall be no more death, neither sorrow, nor crying, neither shall there be any more pain, for the former things are passed away.
So God got to wipe all those tears, all that pain out your mind, because some of your aunties going to go to lake of fires, and your daddy, your mama, your brother, sister, whatever, they're going to go there. He said, look, I'm going to wipe all that from you. You ain't going to remember that. Not in this kingdom. You ain't bringing this in this kingdom. You ain't bringing this the 8th day. This is why the Feast of Tabernacles is so important on the 8th day. This is the Father bringing his kingdom down on the 8th day. I'm not talking about when Jesus is on the throne and David for 1,000 years. It's going to be dying, crying in that kingdom too. Go ahead.
And he that sat upon the throne said, Behold, I make all things new. And he said unto me, Write, for these words are true and faithful.
Yes, sir. He told him to write, because he want to make sure that we know this. This is Jerusalem, where that new city coming down from. Jump down to verse 10. Then look at it again where it's coming down from. Go ahead.
And he carried me away in the spirit to a great and high mountain.
Yes, sir.
And showed me that great city, the holy Jerusalem, descending out of heaven from God.
Descending out of what?
Heaven.
Out of heaven, coming down to this earth. Jump down to verse 22. Go ahead.
And I saw no temple therein, for the Lord God Almighty, the Lamb, are the temple of it.
See what he said? The Lord God Almighty, meaning the Father and the Lamb, are the temple. You got to worry about no house. He's going to be everywhere, everything to you. Go ahead.
And I saw no temple there.
Verse 23.
And the city had no need of the sun.
Understand, when Christ comes, he said, look, the heaven's going to roll back at the scroll. He's going to destroy all of the solar system. All of that's going to be gone. So you ain't going to have no need of no sun, because he's going to be light beings all over the world. Go ahead.
And the city had no need of the sun, neither of the moon, to shine in it. For the glory of God did lighten it, and the Lamb is the light thereof.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
And the nations of them which are saved shall walk in the light of it. And the kings of the earth do bring their glory and honor into it.
So we still talk about the earth. The kings of the earth gonna bring their glory and honor into it. All this is still on the earth. The promised land in Jerusalem. Last one. Isaiah chapter 14. This is the last one. So if people still want to say they won't go into heaven, I'm going to show you when you follow. Isaiah 14. Read 7. Yeah, go ahead.
The whole earth is at rest and is quiet.
Uh-huh.
They break forth into singing.
Now this is when Jesus is upon the throne, the whole earth is at rest. Satan is locked up in his prison. Go ahead.
Yea, the fir trees rejoice at thee, and the cedars of Lebanon, saying, since thou art laid down, no feller is come up against us.
Yes, sir. Even the trees rejoicing. The trees are mourning now because they got so much pollution. Trees are sick, giving out bad fruit. You got all recalls on everything now. And this will be good food. Go ahead.
Hell is from beneath is moved for thee to meet thee at the coming.
Uh-huh.
It stirred up the dead for thee, even all the chief ones of the earth. It hath raised up from their thrones all the kings of nations.
God will raise them all up from in the resurrection hit, everybody coming up. Hell is another thing for the grave. He's going to raise them up. But jump down to verse, get to what I'm getting to. We'll move into another lesson. Verse 12. I'm going to show you that. Who want to go back to heaven? Well, go to heaven. Go ahead.
How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning?
Yes, sir.
How art thou cut down to the ground, which didst weaken the nations?
This is talking about Lucifer, which is Satan, the devil, whichever name you want to use. He will fall in. God kicked him out. Told Michael to kick him out of here. Go ahead. What did he say?
For thou hast said in thy heart, I will ascend into heaven.
Now, who telling you today they're going to heaven? Israelites ain't telling you about no heaven. We talking about heaven on earth. But Satan said, I'm going back. I'm going to ascend and go back up there. He's the only one that's been up there. If anybody got a chance, he'd be the only one to get a chance from this earth. Go ahead.
I will exalt my throne above the stars of God,
Mm-hmm.
and I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation in the sides of the north.
Yes, sir.
I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. I will be like the Most High.
What did he say? He said he would ascend above the heights of the clouds. It's 3 heavens now. First one you standing on, the second one with the clouds in there, and the third one, which is with God. He said, I'm going to ascend above the heights of the clouds. Who's at the top of the clouds? The Father and the Son and the holy angels. Go ahead.
Yet thou shalt be brought down to hell, to the sides of the pit.
So this is what's going to happen to people that think they're going in heaven. They're going to be brought back down to this lake of fire, which is the second death. I hope y'all understand. I realize this lesson could have been longer than that. But the promised land, who it promised to? It promised to us. Put your mind on that land. On that land. We got a baptism today. And if you have anything you want to offer,